Right, good morning, Year 11s. So today we're going to be talking about Venn diagrams. Here's our key vocabulary. So we have Venn diagram, of course, and then we have set, elements, and overlapping. Now, when we draw these Venn diagrams, I'm sure you're used to seeing this rectangle. I've been through this before. You've got your two circles. So those two circles, those are going to be individual sets. So we'll have set A and set B. And the elements are what go inside those. Okay? What goes inside set A, set B. And then of course overlapping, that's this middle piece here. That's the stuff that is technically part of both circles. Okay? Here's an example. It says 100 people are asked if they like watching football on television and if they like watching rugby on television. It says 27 people like both of them, 70 like watching football, and 40 like watching rugby. 17 liked neither. So, important thing to realize, it says 70 like watching football and 40 like watching rugby. It doesn't say 70 only like watching football and 40 only like watching rugby, okay? That's an important thing to realize. Becomes important shortly here. So when we're going to draw this, of course, we get our setup like this. Remember to label your sets. So we have football on the left, rugby on the right. Now, it says 27 like watching both. Okay, so that 27 is going to go in the middle. Then it says 43 for football and 13 for rugby. Now, where did those numbers come from? So it says 70 like watching football. So this 27 is in our football circle. So that 27 is already part of the 70. This 43 represents the people that like only football. Okay? And this 13 is going to be only rugby. Okay, so those people, those are the ones that only like football, only like rugby. So the way we got these numbers, okay, we said, so in our football circle, we have to have 70 in total in this football circle. We already have 27 here. So we went 70 minus 27, and that gave us 43. So that's where that 43 came from. Same thing with the rugby. We have 40 that like watching rugby. So this 27 is already part of the 40. So then we go 40 subtract 27 equals 13. So that's where the 13 came from. All right, we're not quite done yet. It says 17 people liked neither. So it's still in our whole universe of things that we're talking about, but it's outside both of the circles. So that's where that 17 came from. All right, let's look at another example. So here it says we have these 10 numbers here. So this piece here, that's going to be considered our whole universe of what we're talking about, the whole entire set of what we're talking about. And then we have these two more specific sets. Okay? So again, to represent this, well, first off, let's look at what is in each of these sets. So A, it says multiples of 5. So we look in at all of our elements. So our elements are the numbers 1 through 10. We look at all of those elements, we see which ones would go into set A as multiples of 5. So we have the numbers 5 and 10. Okay? Then for B, we look at the even numbers from our set, from our whole universe, all of our elements. We see that we have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Those are our even numbers that we got from our universe here, from all those elements. Now, let's represent these. Okay, so we have A, we have B, Now we're going to look, we're going to look at what goes right in the middle. Now we look at each set and we look, is there any overlap? Do they have any of the same elements? Well, yeah, they both have a 10. So we're going to put the number 10 in the middle. Then we look at the rest of set A. Just 5 is by itself in set A. Okay. And then we put all the rest that are by themselves in B. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8. And we're not done yet because we haven't put all of the numbers from our universe inside here. So we have 1, 3, 7, and 9. They're in our universe. They're all the elements. They're part of it. But they're not in either set A or B. So they go on the outside. All right, this should all be stuff we've seen before. Okay, so those are your examples. Have a go. See how things go. Post some questions on Google Classroom if you have any.